Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura, and welcome to my review of the Chieftain Mach 6. Now some of you are wondering how I got this into my garage if I'm not using any of the codes for myself. I'm going to answer that right now. I gave away a code on stream today to Fiaura. And Fiaura's response was as follows: I only wanted to win the tank to give it back to you. And I went, excuse me? And he explained in the stream chat that he only entered the stream question in order to be able to give the tank to me, because I wasn't taking one for myself. So, special thank you to Fiaura. You have made this review possible, because I wasn't going to take one of these for myself. But let's see just what we got here. We have the Chieftain Mark 5, or what looks like the Chieftain Mark 5, except for it's the Mark 6. The notable difference here is, well, the camouflage net for a start. I can't really detect a big discernible difference besides the camouflage net and the lack of the applique armor. But let's look at the stats. So, I have in my garage here on the NA server a Chieftain Mark 6, a fully upgraded Chieftain Mark 5, a Leopard, a fully upgraded, fully equipped Leo 1 A5, a fully upgraded, fully equipped M60 A3, and a fully upgraded, fully equipped T72 Ural. Let us compare these two vehicles, and all of them actually. So, you're not going to win a penetration contest. It's just not going to happen. You almost win a DPM contest. Almost. You do win the hit point battle. Hull armor's a little thin. So's the turret armor. Actually, the armor in general in this thing's just a little bit thin. Unless you can hull it down and have the enemies engage you from below. Then it's surprisingly effective. But only if you meet those conditions. Speed? You're kidding, right? It's a Chieftain. Speed is no. You're not going. You will get there when the T is finished, and not a moment sooner. I hate to mock the British like that, but that's how fast it is. Turret traverse is a little faster than the T72, but you're going to find the hull traverse is constantly lacking on this vehicle. Reload beats the T72, accuracy beats the T72, and surprisingly, aim time is amazingly quick at 2 seconds. I don't think anything here is actually going to beat its aim time. Take a look at the M60A3. Now remember, the Chieftain Mark 6 also comes with a fully upgraded Tier 5 crew. So they have the best of everything, including, but you know, if you're comparing it to tanks at Tier 5, this is kind of what the average person is going to have with a fully upgraded tank, because I ground through all of these. So, looking at the M60, lower penetration, higher alpha damage, slightly higher damage per minute, higher hit points of course. Hull armor, not really all there. However, turret armor, it's got better turret armor than the M60. Just not as well sloped, but still better thickness and better composition. Speed, don't make me do the laugh again. Vision, if you're sitting still, you outspot the M60. If the M60 is sitting still, he outspots you. If the M60 is painted, the M60 has the same camouflage rating as you do. Depression, same depression, except for you get slightly better off your ass. If you're having to depress the gun off your ass, though, I begin to wonder if there's a big problem. Turret traverse, M60 is a little quicker. M60 is definitely quicker on the hull traverse, by the way. Better accuracy, better aim time. Compare it to the Leopard 1A5. Leopard 1A5, you say? Yes, Leopard 1A5. Now, as many of you know, this could be interesting for a good number of reasons. The Leopard 1A5 actually has a higher alpha and penetration and DPM, but lower hit points. Of course, it has worse armor. It's the Leopard 1. You don't have armor. It's faster, better camouflage, better view range. Overall, in every way, shape, and form, but the armor, the Leopard 1 is a better tank. in theory. In practice, however, I'm kind of giving it to the Chieftain Mark 6. But that's a thing for another time. Now against another Chieftain, Chieftain Mark 5. Well, you're basically an unupgraded Chieftain Mark 5. So, as you can see, it's just going to beat your butt. Except for the fact that this one has a little more hit points because I have the tier 3 upgrades on it instead. Yeah. Except for, you know, I'm surprised they gave this. I'm surprised they did not give us a slightly upgraded version of the Chieftain Mark V, or at least put the applique armor on the turret. That would have been, if they just put the applique armor on the turret, I would have said, you know what, this is a very solid vehicle. But as it is, it's slightly below par compared to other vehicles. But that's okay. You can make it work, and I'm going to show you how. Commander choice. Well, mine is Freya. The ammunition swap kind of helps when you're having to switch, when you want to switch to a hash round real quick and just let somebody have a hash and do some critical damage. It's pretty effective. The reduction in aim time, the reduction in total reload speed, and the other factors that she factors in, however, make this a pretty good main battle tank, especially when it comes to critical hits over and over again. You will crit like crazy. The crew! Spin it to win it, because you need that extra hull traverse. Smooth ride. Quick draw. Do the twist. You need that extra turret traverse. Rapid fire. You need the extra reload, trust me. And the extra module damage. Adding on to Freya's module damage, meaning when you hit a module, you likely broke it completely off the chain. Because this is one of the few tier 5 vehicles with a 120 mil gun. And that is an advantage you cannot deny. A 120 mil gun does mean you have a higher chance of critting stuff than the 105s and everybody else. But the T-72, of course, has the 125. Consumable. Standard consumable loadout. But retrofits is where it gets a little interesting. There are multiple playstyles to retrofit this for. I have it fitted with the advanced MRS to give it the better normalization, so the lower penetration I can make up for, and the enhanced shell materials for faster reload and shooting on the move, so that this thing's excellent gun handling is suddenly awesomely insane. Aim circle about that big. But you can take this universal slot if you want and throw another armor. You can throw a mobility in it if you would like, or you could even throw a technology with the intercom systems or the augmented optics, because it doesn't have a bad view range. Or you could just, you know, max out the hit points if you wanted to. Or you could do some other firepower retrofit if you can work with the lower penetration better than I can. Ammunition wise, well, I like to take 40 Sabo and 8 hash, at least initially. What I found, however, is that this ammo combination works a little better. You need the extra hash shells because there are just going to be times where you're just going to fling a hash round and just let it do its work. Especially against very lightly armored targets, you're going to want to hit them with a hash round, because you full penetrate a light tank with a hash round. Oh, he'll cry. I did this to an expeditionary tank earlier today, and he raged in chat. I killed 2 crew. I broke 4 of his modules. I did 300 damage to him, and I was just laughing. But yeah, that is the Chieftain Mark 6. Now, I have for you guys live stream gameplay from today of the Chieftain Mark 6, both in PvP and PvE. Let's go take a look. Shall we? Before we start. You get one guess, guys.
UI
one.
At the end.
And at the end of the match, I'll check guesses. As soon as the word victory or defeat comes up, by the way, guessing stops. That's it.
Right, so I'm going to go and play by the canal.
Affirmative. Gunner, scan for target. Affirmative. Loader, ready up. Up. Driver, move out.
Do 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 do. Chieftain, go. Do your thing.
Someone's eager.
Somebody touched the cap, probably an AFV.
With that timing, yeah.
Identify target. Awesome. Thanks. Incoming! Identify target. Hostile, thanks. No effect. Hostile tank, marked.
Nah. Too many bagels watching me.
Bagels? Did you try to make
Yeah.
a run in a BMD?
I tried to make a run in a B&D,
Identify
and
target.
there was like 3 bit.
It's too light for that. It's too heavy for that.
It's one or the other. It can't be too light and too heavy.
There's quite a bit of enemy tanks in here.
There is,
Identify.
including a whole bunch of stuff you wouldn't normally expect.
Critical track damage only. Go figure. An incoming missile. That's cute, swing fire.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Direct hit.
There is no side scraping in Armored Warfare OF40.
Especially not in an OF40.
Yeah.
Identify. Hostile tank. Direct hit. Hit apart.
Ow.
Ammo up.
Right, I've got to disappear away from the keyboard for a minute.
Okay. Shit.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Come on.
Penetrating.
Gotcha.
Identify. Hostile PC.
Thought I had him.
Low squad. Identify target. Hostile tank. Loader. Penetrated. Identify. Hostile tank.
I'm just fighting from this hull down position as best as I possibly can right now.
Identify target. Hostile PC. Target hit. We're hit. Low
Ow.
tempo.
Ow! Motherfuckers.
I'm back.
Identify. Enemy destroyed.
Nope.
Hostile tank. Loader. Sabo.
Nuts to you. I mean, there's not a lot I can do here. I'm just keeping them pinned down until we can make a move.
Identify target. Loader, Sabo.
Sorry, got to disappear again.
Okay.
Identify. Target destroyed. Hostile, BT. Loader, Sabo. Identify target. Hostile, tank.
Spotted me. Shit.
Identify. Hostile, tank. Loader, Sabo.
Hit the damn truck.
Yeah, that truck is rather inconvenient.
They took a hit. Loader, Sabo. Loader, Sabo.
Damn. This fucking gun.
Identify target. Hostile, tank. Target destroyed. Load Sabo.
Gotcha.
Nice one.
You're a one shot now, bud.
Identify. Hostile, tank.
Got him.
Nice.
4 kills.
Nice.
One does not expect the Chieftain ninja. End of guessing. Alright, I got one guess for 1900. 1700, 1900, 2100, 1900, 2000,
Right. John
25,
Bornstein is the last
20.
legal guess.
The
How much
raffle's in
damage
2
did
weeks
the
when I do the
inflict?
2000 subscriber special.
On the last game there.
Yeah.
That is going to be a
So just a
very
matter of paying
nice
attention.
review match of that Chieftain. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, it prints money! It prints money!
Now at this point, I wish I was here to see that last game.
So the deal was,
It
I
was
was going to
a
give I was going to
three-month
give the code to somebody, to whoever guessed the closest damage. So I have 4 kills, 1400 spotting damage, 3459 actual damage, and
Holy cow,
Master
dude.
Gunner.
Fantastic work.
Anyway, as soon as I get the email from Arto, I'm going to send him his Chieftain code, and then I'm going to take a bathroom break and refill my water break. Is food on the way? Oh, might be the blizzard. Or maybe I need to call them. Or maybe they called your phone. Is your flight still leaving? Means you need to leave in 20 minutes? an hour to get to the airport, plus traffic.
We don't have a lot of time. Get to the PLM depot while they are out. Good luck.
Well, you could leave as late
Hi,
as 7.
Kyla.
Doesn't look like they're expecting us. Good.
Yeah, I'm just taking a solo match in PvE, kind of bring me back down off that really high so I don't rage and get all pissed off when my next PvP match I do poorly. Ate it. Ate my Chieftain pixels. I will slaughter pixels. Slaughter the pixels. This is also to get a review content for the Chieftain Mark 6 for purposes of, you know, showing what it can make in PvE. Because that PvP credits was obscene. Obscene. This thing prints credits like stupidly easy. 300k PvP match. Good God.
That was fantastic. I really, really wish I were here to see
That means that for every 100 points of damage, it issues 10,000 credits.
New objective. Don't let those
Wow. All right.
That is what I just had. Is for every point of damage, it throws 10,000 credits on a win. That is obscene.
That is obscene. I guess it makes you grinding for credits easier, though. This way you don't have to ask Obsidian for as much.
It's a 1 to 10 credit ratio for this tank. So for every point of damage, you get 10 credits in PvP, and then for every 100 points of damage, you get 1,000. So one shot is 3,000 credits in your pocket. And I used an advanced repair kit, so that's 20,000 credits I blew. So it's even more than that.
Jack is wanting to know when the next giveaway is going to be. You said you're done for the night. It's going to be for Wednesday, the next stream.
Next stream, the World of Tanks stream, I'm going to give away 3 Chieftain codes. Probably only 2, actually, as a base. Because it's a World of Tanks stream, and I don't want to give them away during World of Tanks stuff. But people have asked for some World of Tanks, so I'm going to give them some World of Tanks. Anyway, if we make the fan funding goal before the end of the stream right now is going till 8 o'clock because of 7:30. Yeah, the next fan funding goal will put it to 8 o'clock. If we make that fan funding goal, then I'll give away 1 more.
I'd donate if I could, but that anonymous person Saturday, you know.
It's fine, guys. I don't mind that if you don't donate. Just, you know, I like to have a reward on the table for you guys if you do. Instead of just, you know, making me happy, I want to like make it worthwhile for you guys. Ooh, those critical hits. I know exactly where to punch. Right through that driver's port. You know, your driver, I'm pretty sure he appreciates this in every way, shape, and form. Well, at least as best as someone who's getting shot in the face does.
Left of him.
Do what?
It's like, yeah, what's left of their driver?
Yeah, what's left of their driver after I put 2 sabot rounds through his viewport.
We will send someone to recover the stolen supplies. Good.
I'm sure he loves his commander for telling him to drive there now.
Oh, of course.
Black Compass.
Yeah, I've learned on those VFMs, if you shoot the driver port, it's almost always a critical hit. Really? Oh, ouch.
Are there weak points throughout the entire tank? And like, I mean, I understand like how in World of Tanks there's like lower plates and like that, but I mean,
there's no universal weak spots. I mean, lower plates in the lower tiers is pretty basic weak spots. But for the most part, there's no universal, this is automatically going to penetrate.
Okay.
As you get to higher tiers, lower plates stop working, and then even frontal side armor stops working. The weak points basically get down to the size of pixels.
That's really insane.
The Leopard 2A6 driver port supposedly is a weak point, and it's 2 pixels big. But we couldn't find it. So that's how tiny it is. If it does exist, that's how tiny it truly is. So yeah, the weak points just get tinier and tinier. This thing has relatively great gun handling on the move. I mean, it doesn't go very fast, but when it gets up to speed, its gun sight doesn't get very big either.
Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh?
Oh, nothing for you.
What, am I going to 8 o'clock now?
No.
Not that I mind.
Not that I know of.
But yeah, like, if you guys share the stream and we get more subscribers because of it, then I'm willing to go longer. I'm willing to give you guys other rewards. If you guys
Good one. Losing
give fan funding tips, I give rewards, so on and so forth. Let me see some more. Did you put it into the YouTube fan funding or the stream tip? Because if you put it in the stream tip, it hasn't gone through yet.
This is the first time I've ever done this over like a live stream, so I have to turn like the stream volume down like all the way, otherwise I hear myself in the background, or it's kind of like a speech jam.
I think that's the right one. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, guys, Makara gave his Chieftain Mark 6 away, so I'm like super appreciative of that right now. Ooh, got the blue star. Wrecked house. Didn't do the most damage or get the most kills, but spots. And that is a 58,000 credits with the field maintenance kit being used on a very small PvE map. So, what did you guys think of the Chieftain Mark 6? That's it. That's the review. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope to see you all in the next video, by the way. I'm just going to leave this big, beautiful tank up here and remind you of one thing. It is not a proper Chieftain Mark 6 unless you put the Union Jack on it. So make sure, for all my British fans, they know we have the Union Jack upon our Chieftain Mark 6s. And I will be giving out some more Chieftain codes in the next live stream. But in the meantime, if you'd like to see the previous Armored Warfare video, it's right here. It is how to pin the Leopard 2 A6, and you'll be surprised at the results. Trust me. If you want to see more stuff by Fiaura, subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon. And all of my patrons I appreciate more than they ever will realize, especially since a lot of them have Chieftain Mark 6s now. Or you can click on the ad at the end of the video. I am also working on getting some gold codes from Obsidian and from Wargaming, as well as Vermintide codes for you guys for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway, because today is the day we hit 2,000. In the meantime, from my house to yours, I hope to see you all in the next video. And this is Fiaura officially signing off. Bye-bye, guys.
Uh-oh, I'm late. That retard is going to even get me in a second.
Don't worry about the RDM going out.
Okay.
Hoping that the ET and Challenger are still in that. Well, that works too. Especially after he gets proverbially wrecked. That's a Shrekking if I've ever seen one.
Identified.